Chief Constable John Murphy from Bedfordshire Police. Can I start by saying that our thoughts today are first and foremost with the victims in this case and their loved ones at what must be an unimaginably difficult time for them all. On Friday the 13th of September 2024, Juliana, Kyle and Giselle were brutally murdered in their home by someone who was intent on causing the maximum harm and distress to his own family and the wider community in Luton. During the course of our inquiries, investigators discovered an intention by the perpetrator to target a specific primary school in Luton. I understand the shock and horror that this news brings to parents, carers, school staff and the wider public, and I offer reassurance that our comprehensive inquiries demonstrate that this was a single perpetrator acting in isolation and who now faces a significant term of imprisonment. We are working closely with Luton Borough Council to provide support, assistance and guidance to schools and parents in the town, and we would encourage anyone who has concerns or questions about school security to get in touch with their school, who will provide further reassurance. We are extremely grateful to our officers who rapidly intervened and prevented the perpetrator from going through with his plan. And I would also like to thank the officers and staff who have worked tirelessly throughout the investigation to bring the perpetrator to justice at court today. Thank you.
Let's go to our correspondent Molly Malone, who's been monitoring this story. And, well, Molly, let's just remind people, we heard there from the police, but let's just remind people what happened, because as part of their investigation into the shootings of his mother and siblings, police found, as we heard there, Giselle Prosper had other intentions as well.
Yeah, that's right. Just to remind people of the background to this case, it was back in September that 3 bodies were found at their flat, at their home in Luton. The bodies of Juliana Falcon, Giselle Prosper, who was 16, and Giselle Prosper, who was 13. And it was today that their son and their brother, 19-year-old Giselle Prosper, appeared at Luton Crown Court to confirm his name, his identity, and to plead guilty to the murder of his mother and his 2 younger siblings. And what we learnt today is that after murdering both of them, it was during the course of the police inquiries that he was stopped by police officers. A loaded shotgun was found hidden in bushes nearby, as were 30 cartridges, and police discovered that he had been plotting to attack a local school. And we heard there from Bedfordshire Police describing Giselle Prosper as someone intent on causing maximum harm to the wider community in Luton, understanding, he said, the shock and the horror that this will bring to parents and to the wider public, offering the community, the local community, reassurance. They said that this was a single perpetrator, the police said, acting in isolation, encouraging anyone, they said, that has questions about school security to get in touch with the school, offering his thanks to officers for intervening in that way, for discovering his intentions during their inquiries into the investigation. Now, the Crown Prosecution Service have called Giselle Prosper's actions a chilling act of violence, murdering, they said, his closest family members with a shotgun that he obtained without a licence and with, they said, a clear intent to kill. Now, Giselle Prosper has been remanded into custody and is due to be sentenced back at Luton Crown Court on March the 5th.
Molly, thank you very much indeed. Let's return to Washington, D.C.